square pull, baby. This thing's got some fucking torque. That hurt my shoulder. Yo, what's up guys? Brapper Dan back in the house. I got a new camera to film with. Let me know what you think of it. Haven't made a video in a hella long time, but spring is here and I got a new toy to show you guys. It's been sitting in the basement for about 3 months, but finally you guys get to see what it is. Well, there's the new toy. It's a 2003 Victory Vegas, one owner bike. Got it from the original owner, 14,000 miles. I got a steal on this thing. 1500 cc's. Thing is really badass. I rode it for the first time yesterday. Got it dirty because there's sand and puddles and stuff out there, so yeah, it's dirty. But we're gonna take it out again today, get it a little dirtier. So at the end of last riding season, my buddy Justin that I go riding with sometimes, he's got a Harley. I think it's like a 1250, 1200, something like that. And he let me ride it, which I was pretty intimidated by it. But I was mostly intimidated by the weight of it. So, but he let me take it for a little cruise and I ripped on it and I was like, yeah, I gotta get a bigger bike. So I had been torn pretty much all last season. I was torn whether I wanted to get something bigger for the street or if I wanted to just stick with the dual sport, because I really do enjoy the off-road. So you go to something like this and then you lose the off-road capability. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that. I can't really afford to have both right now. So the CRF's getting sold. It's for sale right now. If anyone's interested in New England, I got it for sale. But yeah, I took his bike for a ride. Thing was amazing. Obviously, like, I've never ridden anything like this before. I have the CRF 250L for the street, for the dual sport, and then the only other bigger bike that I've ridden is the 450, my motocross bike that I ride at the track. And 450s, you know, they got a lot of power, so the idea of riding something like this was pretty, like, yeah, I don't need to do that. But you know, with these cruisers, it's not like unmanageable. It's a lot of torque and stuff, but it's not a sport bike. Like, this thing's got a lot of, you know, it's got a lot of grunt, gets up and goes. It's fun, but it's manageable. Like I said, I don't really have any experience on big bikes like this, but I rode it yesterday, no problem. Riding it today, like, I don't think the adjustment is going to be all that difficult. It definitely feels a little different, you know, it's more weight, more rotating mass, so you can feel like when you go to corner, like the bike wants to stay standing up, like you have to actually work harder and counter steer more to get it to actually turn. But I think that's an easy adjustment. I feel like I'm already kind of used to it. So yeah, I think this is going to be cool for the summer, man. Can't wait to go on adventures with this. It's way more comfortable. Like, this seat feels great. It's got a passenger seat with pegs, so I can take passengers on adventures. I'm excited. Also, I can take it on the highway, you know? I can do more long distance stuff. And so far, now that I'm riding it with the windshield here, I like it. It definitely makes a difference. If I duck down a little bit, I'm definitely like completely concealed. But yeah, basically the wind's only hitting my arms. Yeah, it's going right over my head. So that's great. That's gonna keep me warmer, less fatiguing on the highway. mean, the dual sport couldn't really do the highway, you know. It was 65 miles an hour. It was like in top gear, kind of screaming. Fastest I ever got that thing up to was like maybe 71 or something like that, and it was at the top of 6th gear. So it just wasn't practical to, you know, travel with that thing like whatsoever. It's a back roads, exploring the woods bike only. So I'm excited about the new adventures this will open up. Can actually like take it places that are far away, go to the beach maybe, you know, we'll see. We'll see where I end up, but try to take you guys along for it. I know I haven't been making videos, like I only made a few videos last year. I'd like to get back into it this year. But I don't know if I'll be able to stick to it. You know, I've kind of lost a lot of the motivation I had. I put a lot of effort into YouTube for a long time. Been doing this 7 or 8, probably 8 years now. And the last year for sure, I just didn't have the motivation anymore. You know, I was like, well, obviously people don't like my videos enough to like get it to a point where I could ever do this for a living, which was what I would have loved to have done, but it's, you know, obvious to me now that that's not going to happen. So I just got to do it when I feel like doing it for fun, and I didn't really feel like doing it last year. So hopefully I feel like doing it this year. We got to get the YZ450F fixed or something. Like, I can ride it, but I have to charge the battery before I ride it, and if I ride it too long, then the battery dies. It just doesn't charge. And I know it's a problem with the ECU, but I changed the ECU and then it got fried again, so I think it's a wiring harness thing, and I don't know if I personally want to get into that, if I want to pay someone to do it, or if I just going to get rid of the bike and maybe go back to a 2-stroke or something. So we'll see. I'd like to keep doing motocross, but maybe I'll just do these videos. Although nobody really seems to like these videos. If you're if you found this video because you like road moto vlogs, like the street riding type moto vlogs, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you'd watch these videos or not. Obviously, I'm probably going to make some more, but I don't know how many I'm going to make if people don't watch them. But if there's people out there who are interested in it that find this video and they're like, I'll subscribe and watch those, I liked that video, then I'll try to do more. It's getting windy out. I just went to try to get an inspection sticker for this thing, and place I normally go to is not doing it anymore, and nobody's, I guess, doing it today. Saturday only. They told me there's gonna be a line, so that sucks. Alright, now we're kind of more on some back roads. More fun out here. We're not in the city anymore. This thing's awesome. I love this freaking thing. The only thing I don't like about it so far is it doesn't have like footboards, and it's just got pegs that are far forward. So like if my butt starts getting sore, like I can't really stand on this. Like I can't stand up on this bike. I have to sit, which I'm not used to. Like, you know, usually because I'm a dirt biker, my butt gets sore, I stand up for a little while. So, I mean, so far I'm not sore because the seat's a hell of a lot more comfortable. But, I don't know. I guess we'll have to test it and see how far I can ride before I get sore. Alrighty, let's let's rip on it here. Yeah! First gear pull, baby. This thing's got some fucking torque. That hurt my shoulder. Fucking pull my shoulders out of the socket. But remember, I am taking this windshield off, so don't give me a hard time about it. Oh yeah. I like it, guys. It's fun.